There are creations that fly without wings, that swim without fins, that glow without fire. But only one creation was thought to speak: Insan, the one who was handed the trust, Al-Amana, that the heavens, earth, and mountains refused to bear. Ashraful Makhlukat, the noblest of all creation. Not because we are the strongest, not because we are the fastest, but because we are capable of becoming what we are not yet. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. Remember, when your Lord said to the angels, I am going to place a successive human authority on earth, they asked Allah, will you place in it someone who will spread corruption there and shed blood while we glorify your praises and proclaim your holiness? Allah responded, I know what you do not know. The story of the insan began not with celebration but with a question from the purest of beings, a concern rooted not in rebellion but in love, in loyalty to the divine. Angels asked, will you create one who spills blood? And God replied, I know what you do not know. What did God know? That in the clay of man, he had hidden a spark, a secret, a soul capable of returning to him not by force but by choice. A being that could fall lower than beasts but also rise higher than the angels, if he remembered who he was. Iqbal did not believe in passive worship. He believed in becoming worthy of the sajda you perform. He said, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Elevate yourself to such heights that before every decree of fate, God Himself will ask you, tell me what is it that you desire. This isn't poetry. Raise yourself not in arrogance but in alignment, so that you will begin to echo His will, so that you no longer ask what is written for me, but instead become the pen by which it is written. The Quran says, indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. That is the secret. Change yourself and you begin to tilt the axis of your fate. One act of sincere will and even the heavens start to rearrange. Your destiny is not written in stone. It is written in the soil of your striving. You are not a leaf blown by the wind. You are the wind itself. If you awaken your khudi. It is said that God once asked Iqbal, did you like my world? Iqbal replied, no, not at all. And God said, then go and make it beautiful. What a terrifying permission. What a glorious command. You have been given the tools of creation, not just to build bridges and machines, but to build character, to carve justice, to plant meaning where there was once despair. You are the Khalifa, not to dominate, but to nurture. They told you your fate was sealed, that your birth was your boundary, but they did not tell you what Iqbal knew, that a man who finds his khudi, who aligns his will with the divine, can rise and rewrite the script of his life. Even Qadr bends for the one who bends his ego and straightens his spine. So I ask you, not as a YouTuber, not as a voice behind a screen, but soul to soul, did you like this world? The cruelty, the injustice, the shallowness, the numb scrolling, the fading purpose. If your answer is no, then go and make it beautiful. Remember the reply given to Iqbal. Not with rage, but with resolve. Not with noise, but with knowing. Because you are human, Ashraful Makhlukat. And if you truly awaken, even fate will pause and ask, what would you like me to become? Become who you were meant to be, before the world told you who you were.